Good evening and welcome to today's edition of Pointing to the Cross. And I want to read a passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 3 and 4. And it reads like this: Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our tribulation, that way we may be able to comfort those who are in any trouble with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. Now let me tell you something that happened to me yesterday that brought this verse to mind. And as I was at work yesterday, I ran into a dear saint and a friend, and her and her family have just been through one trial and one tragedy after another in the last several months. And she made it a point to stop by and say thank you for the devotions. But what she really doesn't know is that hearing her stand there and testify about her faith blessed me far greater than anything that I've ever done to bless her. And I think that's what this passage is talking about. It was a great comfort to me to hear her and all that she's been through and her family still be strong in the faith. And theologically, what's happening there? Well, Paul talked about that in Romans chapter 8. And he made this statement in verse 29 and 30. He said, For whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he predestined, these he also called, and whom he called, these he also justified, and whom he justified, these he also glorified. Let me translate that. That means if Jesus saved you, if God gave you the gift of faith, He will never allow that faith to fail, no matter what. And she was living proof standing there right in front of me. And what a comfort that brought to me to know that with all that they had been through, she was still standing firm in the faith. And it's because God is in control of that faith. And if He gave us that faith will never fail. So thank you to her and the blessing that she was to me yesterday. Hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you next time on Pointing to the Cross.